unfold. No.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ego got a platform, Jahanzo, she got a new platform, 2K, Cell, and this tons of others like Takeoff, ATL, Artemis. Like so many folks that got like open mics and different showcases that I done been on. And like it be like people that like might have seen me there and like they be like, bro, wasn't you buddy that performed that goddamn? And it's like, yeah, he's like, Brick. I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like, what's up? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that. Like that's probably like my favorite part more recently, cause like it's just cool. Like especially when I don't know him. Like, cause it be different. Like I know you, just like, what's up? Like, not to say it's expected, but it's just like we familiar. Like when it be people like I don't know from shit, and they just like, bro, like I love your music. I'm just like. Cool. Like even when I had went to Albany, like I had went back to Albany for a homecoming. I kid you not, I was at a party, and some girl came at me. She's like, I love your music. I'm just like, bro, who the fuck? like, cause I haven't been like that was like my first time at Albany in like 2 years. So I'm looking like, whoa, like oh y'all fuck with it. Okay, cool. Cause I know I still got folks out of Albany that be sharing my music and promoting me. So it's just like she might have caught wind from one of them what was going on.
Ain't no telling, but that's the good part. It's like, man, ain't no telling how she heard my shit, but I know she heard it.
Yeah,
like,
you feel
she heard my shit and she fucking
so,
with it. Like,
but outside of that, like I like doing music videos too. Like the visuals and co-directing. Like I like that type of stuff.
Yeah, for sure. So if you could say something like to your younger self, like a younger JayBrick, like what would you tell a young JayBrick before he hopped into this? What would you tell little bro? It's JayBrick, brick.
Appreciate it. Don't be afraid of what you don't know. Cause I feel like that's usually like the thing that holds a lot of people back, and that's not just in music. I think that's like in anything. Like people that say they want to start businesses, even people that just say they want to like fuck around and get a new job. Like you might be in a position like where you feel comfortable because like the money's good, but like you hate your boss, like you hate, you know what I'm saying? Certain things like, you know, I feel like people are just afraid of like, if I do choose to do something different, like what if I fall on my face?
Yeah, they want that security.
Or if I do something new, like what if I don't like it? Like what if I don't like this more than I don't like the other thing? It's just like, what I learned over time is like that's life. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be willing to take out, because what if you go over there and it's like 15 times better than what you imagined it to be? Like you might think something's like a horror. Like when I was little, I used to be scared of swimming. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it just looked so scary. But like after a while, it's just like, damn, like this shit's,
it ain't that bad.
It's pretty cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I can swim. So shit like that. Like you just can't be afraid to fail. So I guess like if I had to tell my young self something, like don't be afraid to take risks. Like I feel like that's one thing. When I was doing clothes, I feel like I played it real conservative a lot of times. Like not with like dropping conservative clothes, but just like how I went about, like how hard I went with like going to pop-up shops, how hard I went for like actually promoting my products, because like it was selling, but like, it's just like it was
now
times
you know.
It was time like watching like my cousin Dre, like JDS clothing, like, and they go crazy. Like just watching like people like him and some of the other people, like some, cause a lot of my other partners, they started clothes now, and I'm seeing them like do shit that I wanted to do, but like I was afraid to do it because I was just like, damn, bro, I really don't got all the money to do it. I got enough money to do it.
But you don't know.
Let me go buy some weed. Let me think of, like, you know what I'm saying?
That
like,
fear of the unknown. So you rather go to some shit you do know.
You feel me? Like learning how to get out of your comfort zone. Because a lot of people stay in their comfort zone because that's where you're comfortable.
Yeah.
Like understanding like stepping out of your comfort zone is like where you'll probably see like your best gains.
Yeah. Cause you ain't no telling what's gonna happen on the other side. Like, and as long
because it's like, even when you step into something and let's say it's bad, it's good because now you understand it. Like you understand like all these people that like I feel like Money Man and Young Thug, good examples. Like these are people that have had like multiple record deals, multiple record labels, and you know they're two of the only rappers that don't be out here like, bro, fuck them niggas, fuck all this. Like, Currency too. And like they'll say, like I watch their interviews where they'll say like, bro, like, you know, the situation was fucked up.
But it was their stepping stone.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't read my contract. Or some of them go into them situations, they sign a fucked up contract because they understand like having this brand behind me is gonna look like and put me
say
in a
that,
position.
yeah.
It's gonna look like this, and then like shit, just like anything else, like them labels, they just want theirs. So like if they invested whatever into you, and your contract said if you leave, you owe them this much. Shit, pay them what.
It's business.
If you making the money, you pay them out, bro. Like shit, it is what it is.
For sure.
So like, folk, but that's one of them. That's one of the bigger conversations of like, should you stay independent or sign? But it's just, you know what I'm saying. Still having to just step into certain situations where like you might not feel as comfortable. Like you might know it ain't gonna be the best, but like whatever it'll come from, like it's gonna help you out in the long run.
At the end of the day, as long as you put in that work and you have faith in yourself, like that shit going. What would you do? Do you want to sign one day?
It just gotta make sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind signing to a label, but at the same time, it would be under like what I want. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of these folks be like, my label's not letting me drop music. Bro, you signed the paperwork. There's somewhere in that paperwork that says like you can't just freely drop your music no more because you're in a partnership with us. Like and that's what people gotta understand when they sign them labels. Like it's just what it says. It's independent and it's signed. Like when you're independent, when you with an independent label, they'll give you more freedom to do what you're doing because that's just what it is.
It's what it is. What you signed up for.
Like if you're on a major label, understand like if you sign to Atlantic, for example, Atlantic got NBA YoungBoy, it got Meek Mill, it got fucking Roddy Ricch, and I think Gucci Mane, a few other people. So like, you gotta think about it like, with a label that has such a big roster of artists, they gonna want to space out certain things because they don't want if you got a pretty dope project and they got a pretty dope project. We might want to focus, depending on like how the teams are set up at the label, cause your head for your project might be the same head for his project. So it's just like whoever like the marketing and stuff behind, like it might be smarter for like we don't want to clash. Like y'all are both our products. We don't if we got two top selling products, like it might not be the best option for us to clash and do that stuff. So like that's what people don't take into account when they sign the labels, cause like they thinking about what we talked about.
Yeah, but it's a bigger picture. It's a bigger picture. Just like, for sure.
You're on a label, so like, your project might be doing these numbers, but like, shit, we gonna keep it going because it's doing numbers. Why are we putting out new music? If your shit is grossing this many streams every month and it's still making money, we're not gonna drop a new project.
Yeah, then that's gonna fuck up the
folks. Are still listening to this shit right here. So like, but when you independent, you can drop music like Money Man and Larry June and Current. Young Dolph and them, like them niggas just drop freely
when they want to.
What I'm saying, when they want to. So you just gotta know what you want, cause there's some artists that like Lil Uzi or even Roddy Ricch, like those are artists that I feel like have. Granted, Roddy Ricch's last project wasn't the best to me, my personal opinion, but those are artists that have shown like I can drop a project and like it legit like coasts
the whole
like
year.
A year and a half. And I don't have to drop another project because people are still playing this shit. And like certain labels like understand that shit. Take The Weeknd for example. The Weeknd is like good for like 8 albums a year. Like it's not so often that like certain artists drop like back to back. Cause they don't really got to.
Yeah, that shit. And they fans is goddamn a cult following. Like them niggas
they gonna play the fuck out that shit.
Yeah.
Bro. Let's check Rihanna streams. I bet Rihanna streams is still going crazy, and Shawty hasn't dropped music in like
5, 6 years. Was that 2016, 17? What Anti was I think like.
So it's almost 10 years since she like put out any type of music. Like if we talking about like there's no features. Like it's not even like just her music. Like there's no new Rihanna.
Yeah, like it's just her. Like
but I know her music is still doing just as good as her makeup and all the other shit she got going on.
She still got fans that still tuning in. They still want the next, and they still go listen to the old, waiting on the next. Like that's real. Shit. Hell yeah. Damn, that shit real as fuck. Well, shit, yo drop finna come though Friday.
Yeah, it's Friday.
Brick Wave 2.
Brick Wave 2.
You know what I'm saying?
Be out on all platforms. Dropping a new music video Friday too.
Can you say what song or?
I ain't gonna say.
Okay, for sure. We gonna wait Friday.
I ain't gonna say what song. I ain't gonna say what song cause I ain't. Well, I'll say a song cause I don't know when this interview gonna drop. It's gonna be on. It's gonna be No Name.
No Name. Okay, bet.
But that shit got down. Shout out to Gray. Gray shot the video. He shot a good amount of my videos actually. Yeah, shout out Gray. He got that sauce that bitch up.
That's what's up. Shout out motherfucking Gray. Brick Wave 2 on the way, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go get that. Appreciate you for coming on Rich TV, man.
Appreciate you for having me, man.
I already know, man.
As soon as you hit me, I was like, yeah.
You already know. Gang shit. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, bro. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
What you think them two fingers and thumb for? No.